Okay, pound CAD definitely looking at a pattern here will be looking more of a sell, right? Okay, so we have this pattern, right? I think this is the pattern that we talk about in Aussie yen. This is potentially reversal pattern, right? In terms of fits, we'll probably get that. Yeah, I get it 100%. Okay. So this may have completed, and we're likely looking at more downside, right? So potentially something like this. Okay, we are expecting this to drop, maybe pull back a little bit, and then we'll continue to drop. Okay, so yeah, this one here I think quite clear. You definitely want to be focusing a little bit more on the downside. The key confirmation level would be around 1.72. If we can get an impulsive break below 1.72, then that would be a swing trade to the downside with a target at 1.6848. Okay, this is on pound CAD, yeah. Now, if you go down to a lower time frame on a pound CAD, let's just say on hourly. I mean, you can't look at it from hourly. You definitely have an opportunity as well. Okay, so this one here is something that what you can do, right, is you can combine an hourly trade execution into a swing trade. Okay, that's something you can do as well. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, this will be a swing high. Okay, we will have a supply zone somewhere there. Okay, so yeah, this entire area would be that. What fits here? Yeah, we probably can take that 618. Okay, so this will be the setup on the intraday perspective. You wait for a pullback, look for a sell, right? Obviously, as a swing trade, right, you realize that your targets are probably just gonna be there. You're risking about like 35 for a potential target here for risk reward 1 to 3. But of course, what you can do is you can combine the principle of wave swing for a extended target all the way down, right? So if you look at this here, okay, we're looking at intraday this perspective, pretty small, right? I mean, if you look at it, just take it all the way down here, it can be easily 1:10 times kind of trade, right? Obviously, it's not gonna go like one straight down. Okay, it's gonna take time to develop. Okay, but you can easily turn a intraday opportunity into a potential swing trade as well. Okay, so yeah, but this is actually a little bit of a kind of like high. I would say the probability is not as high. The reason is because we are not technically in a bearish structure, right? Because we don't have a lower low, lower high. Okay, all we get is just our first clue, okay, that is breaking. I mean, it's first clue that we're coming down. We're looking at H4 as well. I say, wait for this confirmation, right? We don't have that yet. So this is a little bit more aggressive in the execution, but of course, if you're interested in that, it fits your profile. This is something on on pound CAD they can look into. Okay, okay, Aussie CAD here, I would say you probably don't want to do much for now. We don't really have a buy opportunity at the moment, but selling into a divergence with this pattern is not ideal. Yeah, so Aussie CAD, just leave it. Okay, I think probably nothing there. yeah, it's not the most ideal. Okay, again, I don't want to just force trades in. But I'll just let you know what we have. And you need to make a decision by yourself whether this fits into the criteria and the condition for you to be executing trades, right? So some of it is slightly higher in probability and I'm very comfortable in executing. Some of it just need to be a little bit more careful, okay? So this is technically in a lower time frame. We are in a uptrend already because we do have this higher high high low structure. Okay, we do have a little bit of a demand area. Okay, depending on how conservative you are. If I'm gonna be like just bringing this entire area there, that's our demand zone. We do have a, of course, confluence. I mean, 60% is there, 50% is there. The market's basically testing it right now. There's a good opportunity that this may bounce, and of course your stop needs to just be below that swing low. Your target can be all the way up there. This may be a trade. Okay, but again, it's a little bit more aggressive because the 4-hour isn't really aligned with it. Okay, so when the higher time frame and the lower time frame are not in full alignment, you just need to be a little bit careful, right? Because you may be trading a pullback, right? I mean, what can happen over here is the lower time frame may continue to develop, but on a bigger scale of things, this may just be a pullback for a downside, right? So usually for this kind of trade, we classify it as a little bit more aggressive in nature, and you may not want to be too aggressive in your target. You may just want to look for conservative take profits because you understand that whatever trades you are taking on a lower time frame is not in full alignment with the higher time frame. Okay, so this is on Aussie CAD. Okay, so I hope that helps, right, in these two pairs.